I have a special minute for mission today. Reverend Santino Odong is here. He is the principal of Nile Theological College in South Sudan. And so he's come a long way to give us a minute for mission today. And he'll be speaking for a few minutes in our adult Sunday school class, and then he'll be whisked off to another church after about 15 minutes. But he's been speaking in different churches in our presbytery. He came to the Foundation Church last night. And anyway, we're glad to have you here and asked him to speak a little bit about South Sudan in general and about his work in particular at Nile Theological College.
Good morning, brothers and sisters in Christ. I'm happy to be in your midst this morning. As you already heard, I'm principal of Nile Theological College, and maybe you hear about news of South Sudan. South Sudan is in conflict within itself. Since its independence from the Sudan, it has been in war before the independence, and then after the independence, now for 8 years, is also at war on itself, which is really very bad. However, the church is growing even in the midst of these difficulties. Many citizens have run to the neighboring countries, and they are living miserable lives in these countries. Also, recently you heard about crisis in Sudan, where many citizens of South Sudan ran. That again means they are faced with more difficulties in Sudan. But in all these crises, they still keep their faith in God, and they continue worshiping and even sharing their faith with others. For Nile Theological College, it was established in 1991, also by a missionary from this presbytery, that is Reverend William Bill Anderson, that I hope I will be able to see him in this visit. And then Nile Theological College has graduated hundreds of church leaders who, many of them today, are leading churches in both Sudan and South Sudan. In 2011, the college was divided into two in anticipation of the separation or independence of South Sudan. So the college has two tracks, Arabic and English. So the Arabic track remained in Sudan, and the English track was relocated to South Sudan. So that is, now I'm the principal of that English track in South Sudan. And then it was relocated to predominantly Presbyterian region, that is Upper Nile. But when war broke out in South Sudan in 2013, our college was completely destroyed. The premises were destroyed. So we left with no place to operate. And then we were forced by the situation to relocate to Juba, the capital, where we are now. But we don't have our own facility. We are hosted by some other friends. And so we ask your prayers for us to get a facility in Juba. We also already purchased a piece of land through help of some other friends. But we are also looking for means of building, putting infrastructure in that land. And thank you very much for your support. Trinity Presbytery also is one of the main supporters for Nile Theological College, even though in the last 2 years we got no support, but we thank you for your previous support and the moral support. And always we say our partnership is not in terms of finances or material. We have different ways of partnership, such as visiting one another and learning from one another, as I'm here now. Also, I invite some of you to come and visit South Sudan, and also stay in our homes as we come here and stay in your homes. And I really thank the pastor, Reverend Dr. Ben, for hosting me, he and his wife Kay, for hosting me in their house. And I thank all the other partners who have gave me this opportunity to come and share about our work in South Sudan. I can go on and on talking, but I also concerned about your time. So maybe this will be enough, and perhaps if after the service, if I'm around and somebody would like to know more, I can also share with you. Thank you very much.